Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope everybody is doing fantastic out there. And today I've got another Spotlight review. This one again from our very good friend Eric Babcock. Absolutely fantastic that he keeps sending in these incredible clips. And again, I'm always distracted by his incredible collection behind. But today we're going to be focusing on the Iron Spider. This is a great piece from Queen Studios. This is 1/4 scale. And I think is a very impressive piece. Now, what we're looking at here is actually the exclusive, where it's got that Tom Holland portrait, and just very excited to see this one and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys as we take a look at this. Obviously, again, this is a movie version. This is not a comic book version, so if you are a movie collector, this might be one that you want to pick up. This retails for around $849 for the regular, a little bit more for the exclusive. A lot of times those are on wait list at this point because this has been shipping for a little while now. But one thing that I do want to mention that Eric said, so he has over 20 Spider-Man pieces in his collection, right? And he loves it. He feels like he has an addiction to all these characters, which is very cool. But he does have another Iron Spider piece. And he said that the thing about this one is that this one is by far the most accurate in terms of the paint. The actual sheen, the actual color. He feels like this is the best one out there. And so he did want to pass that along, so I do appreciate that. And he is blown away. He said he didn't know for sure if he has room for this one or where he's going to put it, but he was very excited to obviously add this one to his collection. And again, I agree. I think the paint looks very good. Now, having owned a few Queen Studios pieces myself, I have to tell you that I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far. I have a number on order, including that incredible 1/3 scale Anne Hathaway on Bat Psycho or Bat Pod, which I'm very excited about. I don't know where I'm going to put it, and I don't know if it's going to fit my collection, but regardless, I'm very excited. So, again, this is a Spotlight review here, showcase review, and I think it looks really cool. I love how dynamic it is. Now, Sideshow actually just teased a comic book version of this, which I think looks phenomenal. It's based off of comic book art, which is very cool. But if you want a movie version at quarter scale, I think this is the way to go. I think it's very dynamic looking. I love the flow. I love the motion. Again, as we're looking at this, you can see, again, just like Eric said, the incredible paint work, and the paints are accurate, the most accurate out there, at least in his opinion. I think it looks great here as well. And again, I always really value Eric's opinion because he always has just a phenomenal collection, right? There you can see all of the gadgets coming out of his back, which again is all that Stark technology, which is very cool. I love the colors. I love the modern take on the suit. I think it looks great, and I really like the height of this one with the rock work. I think it's very cool because obviously it adds a little bit of height. He's crouched, but it adds a little bit of nice height here, in my opinion, because of, again, the flow of the robotics that are coming out of his back, but then the height of the stonework as well. And so I personally think it looks very good. You can see all of the paint applications look very crisp and clean. And again, it has that nice weathering on the rock as we look at that. And I really like what Queen Studios has been doing with these movie pieces. I try to stay away from movie pieces myself because, again, that's a whole another rabbit hole. Again, my good friend Jeff Delaney over at Secret Sanctuary, definitely check out his channel if you haven't done so. Adding a lot of movie pieces, and I think that's awesome. I feel like sometimes you have to kind of pick and choose. Like, do you want to go all in on movie pieces, or do you want to go all in on comic book pieces? It's difficult. There you can see the rebar. Again, it adds a nice storytelling element to it. You can see the differentiation there with the grays and kind of those tans, kind of that that sandy look on the bottom. You can even see a little bit of green in there as well. So I like the way that they sculpted this, they molded it, because again, it has a really nice flow to it with that rebar, with those metal elements. It's not just rock, which, looking at it from afar, you might say, oh, it's just a rock base, but it's not. There's a lot going on. It's kind of twisted, and it again adds a lot of visual interest, in my opinion. I think that's very cool. So I really like what we're seeing here. Now, we are also going to see the unmasked portrait here in just a second. And so I really appreciate being able to see that. I am not one that loves to do the unmasked, like the actor portraits, because I guess if you have a whole bunch of these, then maybe you would want to do that. But here you can see the swap out. You can see the Thanos, or excuse me, the gauntlet. This is not the Thanos gauntlet. This is the Iron Man gauntlet. And so you can see that nice swap out there. Again, storytelling elements, it really is up to you what you want to do, but it does add, again, some nice visual interest, and it's always nice to have some swap outs. Now, I know some of you out there don't like the swap outs, but I always appreciate them. It just adds variety if you want to switch up your statues, because statues, let's be honest, they can get stale after a while. With figures and things, you can actually change the pose, whereas with statues you can't. But having an exclusive, having a deluxe, you can change it up a little bit, freshen your collection up a little bit without having to sell something and get something brand new in its place. So I do appreciate that. I think it's very, very cool. And again, we are going to see that Tom Holland portrait here in just a moment. Again, I'm always distracted by all the incredible statues in the background. So again, here's that Tom Holland portrait. I think it's good, but again, I would never display it this way if it was mine. I'm curious as to what you guys think. What do you guys think about actor likeness in a statue? Like, do you display it that way, or would you rather have the mask, the traditional mask Spider-Man look? I am curious, but I do think that looks like him. I think it's very, very well done. Is it 99.9% for me? No, but I do feel like it's probably, I don't know, as I'm looking at it, I mean, there's no question who it is. I give it like a 95%, maybe 94, but I do think it's very, very good. I don't know, I think that looks good. I think he's a little tough to capture. But yeah, I mean, look at that angle. I think that looks very good. Maybe 95. I'm gonna up it to 95. So anyway, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think about this one? Is it on your list? Is it one that you've added to your collection, or is it one that you're considering picking up? I know down below in the description there is a link down there if you're interested in it. I know the regular is still available. I think the exclusives are on the wait list. And again, that's that unmasked portrait. But if you're fine without it, you might want to pick it up, because I don't think these are going to last very, very long. Obviously, with other versions on waitlist already, it's a pretty good sign. I also like that it has the headstand. That's a really nice touch to display the unmasked or masked. So again, just let me know your thoughts down below. Again, please like this video. Thank Eric for taking time to do this. And if you're somebody that wants to do a guest review like this, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Hit me up, and I would love to feature you and your content here on the channel. Again, I like to share this with all of you. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.